Girl,
You gonna
Kat.
make it. You gonna make it. It sounds like you were riding that struggle bus hard this morning.
Hot
Well,
Mess Express
today.
Passenger 1. Girl, get me my
Mhm.
ticket to the promised land of filthy mess. Girl, I don't know. I don't know.
You're on the express. I apparently don't know how to eat.
Apparently you don't. Jesus.
I feel like
Did you smoke
we were
weed
just talking
before
like
this?
I feel like I aspirated my tacos. Ugh.
Just a massive inhale, didn't chew, just down the hatch. And yes.
Look at you using my last name.
We got it. We got an intro after that.
Okay, we're done. It's like just a taco shell too. I can tell you.
Oh, that bitch.
I'm gonna give myself pneumonia.
Don't give yourself the calves. I don't know. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to the Brew Queens podcast.
We back, babies.
We back for another week in your ears. I don't know. I am trying.
You're trying, girl.
I'm trying. I was gonna say I'm trying a new cold brew, which I think I'm gonna recommend at the end of the podcast, but it's pretty good. I'm not drinking Redbull this week because I ran out and didn't get any more. Hence why I'm not drinking it. So
disappointment.
Listen, I can't be perfect 24/7, okay? Just 23/7.
23/7. I got it. This is your 1 hour. You can't be perfect.
My 1 hour. I chose
perfection
the 1 hour
every other time.
Recording. Sorry, what?
I expect perfection every other hour.
You know what? You're gonna text me, you're gonna snap me, you're gonna Instagram story me, and you're gonna be like, "Bitch, where's your perfection?" And I'll be like,
I see your imperfection showing. You better be perfect. Nothing but perfect.
Nothing but perfection for my best friend. Oh my god. Anyway, can we just roll into like whatever we're talking about?
You're starting this one. So I've been waiting on you. I was like, what is she doing? Is she gonna like transition? Is she gonna just like, just play along with this? And this is what we're gonna do for the whole podcast.
We're just gonna keep stumbling through the tumbleweeds. Okay, so major internet news. This will be old news by the time this goes up. But our Lord and Savior, Jenna and Julien, are engaged.
Yay! I saw that. I was so excited. I was like,
ah! Sorry if I cut out, but Jenna and Julien are engaged. If you've listened to this podcast before, you know we're huge Jenna Marbles fans. I've been watching her since like 2010, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And she started in like what, 2009 or something?
Something like that, because I started watching her when she was doing like, this is how you get guys away on the off the dance floor. That's what my first video of her was.
Yeah, like the face. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Or what are some other classic ones? It's like, this is how to trick everyone into thinking you're hot or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I love her stuff. And I love him too. So it's so great. No, I still love to watch him cook.
He hasn't posted a cooking video since like September. Like he started twitching and like hasn't done anything since. Like all he does on YouTube now is just re-uploads his Twitch streams. But I love it because I love watching him stream on Twitch. Like his stream is so fun. Like so many people are so funny like in the chat, and he has such good camaraderie with all of his friends who also play games with him all the time, and it's so fun. I'm not recommending him, but I'm just saying he's great. Also, I'm excited for when Jenna is ready to come back. I don't think she'll ever come back to YouTube, but I hope she comes to Twitch. That's what I'm hoping. Because I keep seeing comments being like, Twitch is blowing up, and like that would be Jenna's like safe space. Like that would be where she would thrive, is on Twitch. Sorry, I just can't gush about them enough. I know people are probably like, I still hate Jenna for all the past shit she did. And I was like, To me, she gave an adequate apology, and clearly she's done the most in taking herself off the platform. I think if she wants to come back in like a year's time, she should be able to. So,
yeah, not everybody's gonna be perfect. I'm sure, like, for some reason, we're usually pretty good about like filtering out anything that could possibly be bad. But somebody might take something that we say to be offensive, and we'll apologize and stuff like that. But if we just like keep like hounding stuff that people have apologized and showed like their sincere apologies, and we just kind of brush them off and keep saying like, even though you said sorry, it's not sorry, like it doesn't make it better, then most of like the entertainment on the internet would be gone. Even on TV, like they would be gone.
yeah, no, I've had conversations with people. It's just like cancel culture has gone too far. And while I think it is necessary in spots, I think now that we've all reckoned with the fact that no one can actually be canceled, then maybe just, I don't know, unless you're like James Charles,
I know what you're saying. We could go on forever about it, but it's just like we love Jenna. We love them both. We just That's it. We don't care.
It.
We live, we forget, we love them.
We love them, and I miss the
Congratulations.
dogs. Yes, congratulations to the internet's mom and dad. Well, fucking deserved. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for their lives together. It's going to be amazing.
Their puppies and everything.
Yes. And their plants. Oh my God, her plants. Oh. Anyway. Okay, so I knew this wasn't, so this is my super awful transition. I'm going to talk about something that is so off the wall, but it came up in my life twice. And I was just like, this is the most random shit that you would never hear of. And then it happened in my life twice. So I'm going to share a fun fact with you about sloths. Maybe you already know this fact because you seem to know everything.
Okay.
Did you know that sloths have to climb out of their tree in order to take a shit?
Yes.
And that 50% of sloth deaths are because they have to take a shit. What kind of life? What?
When I read this fact, it was so upsetting.
Yes.
I was like, because I don't know why I looked this up, but it was one day I was like, do sloths ever come down? Like, are they just perpetually just hanging on to trees? Like, I needed to know the answer, so I read it, and like, oh, sloths come down to defecate, and when they defecate, like, that's when they're the most vulnerable. Hence, most people who defecate are most vulnerable, anyways. And
yep.
Only 50%, and I was like, no.
No, but it also turns out they also come out of trees to mate. So yeah, I watched a video of just like this little hunky sloth. He like climbed out and then he swam across like the little swamp. I don't know if you call it a swamp because there's mangrove trees. So it's not like, I mean, I guess anyway,
so it's
body
like,
of water.
What is that? It's not what's the other words? There's not a bog.
No.
Yeah.
Marsh? No. I know someone is listening and screaming like what it is. A wet? No.
It's like a specific word. And I was just like,
We're gonna look it up. Hold on.
I have it saved on Pinterest because I was like, fun facts, because I love fun facts. You could probably find it before I did because I'm going through a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, if you just type in mangrove trees, it just says a mangrove is a shrub or small tree that grows in coastal saline. Oh my God, saline. Celine Dion.
Xylene.
Coastal saline or brackish water.
It's like, come in now. So swamps are predominantly forested while marshes have few, if any, trees. There's the 4 type of wetlands. There's ponds, marshes, swamps, and bogs.
Oh, bog. Maybe bog was the word.
Was the bog? The bog. I thought it was bog, but it might. Bogs have peat formed by dead and decaying vegetation. Swamps have muddy soil and bogs have peat.
Interesting.
Bogs support plants and animals who can adapt to low nutrition, waterlogging, and acidic waters, like many insectivorous plants. Wow. That's why I hated botany.
Because fucking insects. Yeah, we had a bog.
Okay.
At Purdue.
So
remember?
Okay, so I was right. Yeah, it was a bog.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, if any of y'all wanted to know all of that about mangrove trees, now you know. But anyway, so back to my story. So he was like swimming across, and then he's like, "Oop, there's a female." And so he I'm sure he took like a week to climb up the tree. And then as soon as he gets up there, a little baby sloth pops out. He's like, "Hey, I'm hanging out with my mom. She's taken." And so I guess mama sloths can't breed again for like 6 months. So literally he just had to swim back to his tree. And I was like, damn, he put in a month's work for nothing.
That's so sad. Like when you started, you're like, like they come down the tree also to mate. So I was watching a video. I'm like, watching a video of them mating.
No, I was not no. We randomly got on this conversation at work. Couldn't tell you how, but we did. And weird videos were shared. So anyway, fun fact about sloths. And then another thing popped up in another podcast I was listening to. And I have the weirdest question to ask you because I've never thought about this.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a squirrel shit like out of a tree?
No, I've only seen a squirrel throw nuts out of the tree and climb up my leg and sit on my backpack.
Ew, no, you gotta tell that story, unless that's the whole story.
Literally, so I just came back from class and was walking down. We were at Purdue, so I was walking down this walk that's called the Hello Walk.
Oh, yes.
And I'm walking, and like I see a squirrel. I was like, oh, hi. And like most of the time the squirrels will like get close and then they'll run away. They're like, ah, people. And like,
do you have food? No, shit, bye.
Yeah. Squirrel. Yeah. So the squirrel, like, yeah. Literally the squirrel just like kept getting closer and I stopped and then I started walking and it kept getting closer. I was like, oh, hi. And then it bolts up my leg and I went, ah. Like that's how I screamed. I went, ah. And then the squirrel ran up and sat on my backpack.
No.
Yeah. Mm-mm. And I'm sitting there, I was like, and I was with a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you get the squirrel off? And so she literally she's like, sure. So she picks up the squirrel and sets it on the ground and it ran right back up my leg.
No.
And it sat on my shoulder. Yeah. And I was like, oh, hello, squirrel. And I was like, I don't have any treats. So I started walking and I was like, okay, I need to make sure that I don't feed a squirrel something that they can't eat. So I was like so I got like some like mixed nuts and stuff, like blanched nuts. And I literally like took the nuts and I just fed the squirrel on my shoulder. And it like literally every time I went to the Hello Walk, it was there and it would like crawl up and sit in my arms and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, fucking Snow White. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pictures.
I'm sorry if you're not watching us on YouTube, but I was like cringing the whole time because I don't know if squirrels are like disease, like drowning in diseases or not, but like I just imagine they're just like dirty and gross and like don't clean themselves. And it was just like smothering its body like all over you. And I'm glad that it like didn't bite you or anything. But now I'm curious if there's like anyone else who went to Purdue who ran across that squirrel. You know what I mean? Was it like a slut? Did it just like you? Like, I don't know. Was it monogamous? Polygamous? I don't know.
Well, after like a week, I couldn't find the squirrel anymore. So either one, like the squirrel, if I would have, the squirrel would have came with me and I could have taken that guy anywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure somebody took the squirrel.
Probably.
Because I was like, this is its home. Okay, yeah, fun and games. You want me to hold you and stuff. But like, this is where you belong in like the wild with all your family and everything. So I always put the squirrel back, and then I would like wash my hands and like
don't
that
touch
was
your
it.
eyes. Right.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure somebody probably took that squirrel.
Oh, that's so weird. But like, if no one else has gone to Purdue on this podcast, like campus was riddled with rabbits and squirrels. Like they were everywhere, which was like cute, but also like I avoided them like the plague because I was just like, I have nothing to do with the squirrel or a bunny. Both cute over there, but not on me. And I just kind of, and then like thinking about that, it's like, okay, so I've literally gone my whole life looking at squirrels, literally all the time, and I've never seen one shit like out of a tree, in a tree. It's just kind of weird to think. Like, there's so many animals we see all the time that we just don't see defecate. So it's like,
I actually think I have seen a squirrel defecate.
Really?
I watched a video and somebody accidentally, like the squirrel got into some laxatives.
Well then.
Yeah.
I think defecate would be a probably a nice term to put with that, despite what was
it
probably
expelled its
happening.
bowels.
Yes. It probably was Rocket Man that day.
Rocket Man. Yeah, exactly. So yes, I have seen a squirrel defecate.
Wow. You know what? Cheers to you, ma'am. Go ahead.
I don't think that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, well, listen. You're Snow White for today, okay? You got one to crawl up your leg, and then you also got one to poop in front of you. So
I actually have a picture of the squirrel in my arm, so I'll make sure I'll give that to you.
You got to do it so we can put it on Instagram and show the people.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying.
That's when my hair be looking ratty and nasty. And like I'm wearing like sweat. Like, everybody knows when you go to college, like you're not dressing to impress. So I'm wearing yogas and I'm wearing a sweatshirt with my Converse on.
If you want me to put like a sticker emoji over your face, like I can.
No. Oh no. Okay. We gotta go full like homeless woman look. Yeah, I gotta be on the gram. I'm embracing that's how I was when I studied.
Okay, but also the girls who would wear mini skirts and like high-heeled shoes or like fucking 3-inch wedges to class in like on like March 28th. They're like, we want spring to be here. I want to have my hot girl summer while I'm still on campus, but also it's 40 degrees outside. And I'm like, sweetheart, just put on pants or a coat. I shit you not. I did see a girl. I'm not outfit shaming, okay? If you want to wear a sundress and it's 40 degrees outside, by all means, go for it. But also, why are you torturing yourself? Just put on a jacket. It's not like you're going to Cactus and you don't want to do coat check.
Because that makes a lot of sense. If you're wearing all that stuff, you go to the Cactus, and anybody who's been to the Cactus, rip the Cactus. You don't want to check your coat in. No, you be wearing what you're gonna wear all damn night because it's gonna be hot in that bar.
Okay, I was the person who always did coat check.
Excuse me.
Every time. Sorry, let's let Kat recover.
Oh my gosh. I did it once. And the only reason I did it that one time, it was so fucking cold. And we were walking. And you know where I used to live on that hill. Mm-hmm. And I was like, normally I was like, okay, I'm a bad bitch. I'll tough it out. I take my shots. You know, I'm tipsy before I hit Cactus because even though the drinks be cheap, my friends are lightweights. So honestly, I gotta make sure. Actually, all of my friends are all lightweights except for me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
No. But I'll be pounding drinks. So when I get to the Cactus, I can, be on their level. And no, I wasn't feeling it. I was as soon as I hit that cold air, I sobered up. I'm like, no.
God, no. No, so like I'm such a cold bitch. Like everyone knows I'm always cold. So like, and even though I'm a lightweight, I could never get an alcohol blanket. Like it didn't matter how drunk I was always so fucking cold. And so
Sucks.
like, and plus like it's January and you're waiting in line for Cactus and it's going to take you like 45 minutes to get in.
Yep.
And I was
Facts.
just like, I don't want to shiver my fucking ass off in a tank top and jeans. So like I would just cough up the $2 for coat check so I could be comfortable at least before I got in there. And then I made sure I just didn't keep anything in my pocket so that way the clerk people like wouldn't steal anything. So anyway, yes, I was the coat check bitch. I have no regrets.
Yeah,
Just
I only
saying.
did it once, and when I have really bad anxiety for things.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't like to do coat check just for the fact I know myself when I get drunk. I'm just gonna forget, and I'm gonna like, let's go home, bitches.
Let's go home.
So, and I get the
Ubers on me.
alcohol. I get the alcohol blanket, so that's why I never
so
did
nice.
it. Yeah, it is really nice. So when I did the coat check, I literally had a marker in my pocket and I wrote all over, dead ass, all over my hand, coat.
Just like write it on your friend's forehead. Just like I need to know what I need to do.
Yeah, I mean I think they give you a ticket or a stamp. I don't remember.
Yeah, something like that. I forget exactly what they did.
But like they give you something so you remember. And my ass is like, I know drunk me's forgetful. So
yep,
I wrote it all over.
Yep. Drunk me never forgot my coat because drunk me was still always cold. So, okay. All right. I feel like we have blabbered on long enough. Kat, you had a revelation this week.
So, I've always, excuse me for clearing my throat all the time. I really think I aspirated some of my dinner.
Special powers you have. I
know. So, I was like laying in bed yesterday, scrolling through my phone, scrolling through TikTok and stuff, just normal stuff before I go to sleep. And like, I've been told before that I have an accent. I don't believe I have an accent. Do you think I have an accent?
No. Not at all.
Good.
Not in the slightest.
So I was reading and then I was watching videos about California accents. Okay. And I was like, I'm from California. I don't have an accent. We don't have an accent. So I'm going to test you, Dre. I'm going to see if this is a Midwest, a universal thing.
Okay.
Like an American thing.
Okay.
Or it's just me being weird.
Okay. Bring it on.
I want you to say the name. I'm only going to do 2 because we'll talk about this.
Okay.
What is the name of the guy in the big red suit for Christmas?
Santa Claus.
What was it?
Santa Claus.
Do you say the T?
Santa Claus. I fucking hate. Okay. I hate it when people do this because I keep questioning myself. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Santa Claus.
Santa. You say Santa Claus.
Yeah. Okay. It's a soft T, if anything.
You say a soft T. Okay.
Okay.
So, what is the capital of California?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. You say no.
Sacramento. Yeah. So no T. Okay.
So apparently, this was like a thing like in California, but like a lot of people migrated. And that considered the California accent is when you drop your T's.
Oh, I thought the California accent was when at the end of a sentence you
have an open mouth
higher. Yeah.
That too.
Okay.
That too. That was also on there. But I was like, okay, no, I don't do this. I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3, Santa Claus. Like, okay, you got me. Sacramento. Son of a bitch.
Okay. I want to be in defense of both of us. Because who sits there and says Santa Claus?
Everybody at my work.
They do?
Everybody at my work. I literally was like, okay, I need to test this. Maybe it's just like, you know, not just like a California thing. It might be a Midwest thing, and I'm just like taking this too far.
Mm-hmm.
I asked my people I work with. They all emphasize the T.
Why can't they just be lazy like the rest of us?
Right?
Just
I
skip
was like,
over it.
and I was like,
We get it.
I was like, is that what people mean when they said I have an accent? Like that I say words differently? Like I drop my, like I elongate vowels and like drop the T's. I was like, So it blew my mind. I was like, I gotta have to ask Dre. I'm like, Dre, I need you to say some words for me. I need you to validate this.
I don't know. To me, like, I feel like everyone who doesn't have a thick accent of some sort, like Southern, Bostonian, Canadian, Californian, like the classic accents, I feel like we all kind of talk the same. I kind of feel like everyone across like the Midwest and the Plains and like the Northwest and maybe even like Arizona, New Mexico, like we all speak the same.
Well, that was the thing, like because of like the was it called like the Dust Bowl or whatever? There was like a lot of migrations, and so that's where it all kind of branched out and like stemmed from that. But the biggest thing was like people are like, no, like this is the standard English, American English is what we're speaking.
What we speak, right?
Yes, what we speak is standard American English.
Okay. Sorry.
Because there's different, there's like, so it's called like Central English, but like standard American English is what we speak because we have what you hear on TV.
Correct. How do you say the city in Ohio that starts with an A that's really close to Indiana? It's spelled like Akron.
Akron?
Yeah. Because you move down to the South and everyone makes fun of you for being a fucking Yankee. Okay?
Oh my God. That's still a thing.
Oh, they love to rub it in. Like they don't do it every week, but there's like a select few people that I work with. They're just like, this damn Yankee over here. But I was saying one time, I did say it incorrectly. I was like, in defense of myself, I was like, well, I have the Akron, Ohio accent, which is, I saw this like so many years ago. Like that's considered like proper American English that you see on television. And then they made fun of me for the way I said Akron or whatever.
Akron.
Like, I don't know. Akron. I think it is Akron, Ohio,
Akron.
right?
Akron.
Akron.
Akron. Like, I think I always go with Akron, Ohio.
Akron. Yeah. So I don't listen. Here's the thing about speech. As long as you do everything grammatically correct to the point where people can understand what the fuck you're saying, then it's correct. So, because language just changes all the time. And yes.
Yeah. Oh, there's also like, you know, when we started all that, there was like this big debate at work. Okay. How do you say salted
crackers?
The sticky substance. Salted.
Oh, okay. Caramel. It's caramel.
Okay. I say caramel too.
Yes, it's caramel. People who say fucking caramel, like who are you trying to impress?
Like you're forgetting letters. You're forgetting letters.
When we say caramel?
No, caramel. Like you're just like overemphasizing like caramel.
Just say caramel. Like everyone gets it. Okay.
Like I can understand saying caramel to try to spell it.
Yeah, that would be a weird thing for like a foreigner coming over and we're like having fights over to say like caramel or caramel
or pecan and pecan.
Oh my God. Pecan, bitches. It's pecan. Who the fuck says pecan? Is there an extra E in there? Didn't think so. Like I said, language is fluid. It's fine. But
so my favorite one is I say aluminum.
Oh.
Instead of aluminum.
Okay.
It depends who I'm with. I'll usually just like if I'm at my house and I'm talking, I'm like, where is the aluminum?
aluminium. I did not hear someone pronounce it that way until I was working at the winery in California, and I was working with people from South Africa, and they said aluminium, and it blew my fucking mind because I've
Mm-hmm.
never heard it pronounced that way. And they're like, "How do you pronounce it?" I'm like, "Aluminum." And they're like, "Well, it's like the way you pronounce it both ways could technically be correct because of how it's spelled."
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa,
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Aluminium.
But we just grew up pronouncing it aluminum.
Aluminum.
And so it's
Yeah.
just, it's weird. Like, do you say apricot or apricot? I say apricot. I make the long A.
Apricots. I say apricot.
You say apricot. I think I kind of switch back and forth, but I think apricot.
I think I do too. It's also like the discussion of like soda and pop.
Oh no, that is a different discussion.
Ooh.
Like, because that's not pronunciation. That's like,
It's like, well, I mean, like flipping it back and forth. Like people flip back and forth with that all the time too.
yeah, I guess that's true. Like moving down south, I've gotten better about saying soda because when I say pop, like they just will not stop making fun of me. But I hate it when they say Coke because to me that's too broad of a term. And I'm sorry this like grinds my gears, but I actually got into an argument with someone like just the other week about it because I was just like, why would you say Coke? Why don't you just to me that's like a specific brand. You know what I mean? And then to make it fall under, and then you have to specify further. So it's like, why don't you just say, I want Pepsi or like, I want Diet Coke?
Well, like my grandma. So we've talked about this. My grandma actually says Coke.
Oh.
But she really means Pepsi. And they're, and like, but that's because, and she explained it to us, like growing up, like that is like what it was called. Like that's all there was Coke. Yeah. So when people were like, you want a Coke? And like eventually, they started bringing more flavors in, but it was always called Coke.
I guess that's fair if you're like old and that's what you grew up on, but like people who are like 6 years older than me clowning me because I don't like the way, like I don't like that they say Coke. I was like, bitch, you're 35. Just say what you want. You know what I mean? But anyway, we digress. It's not that big of a deal. But it's just like, stop clowning me for saying pop, okay?
I say soda.
Yeah. Like I said, I say soda more often now,
but I'm also from the West Coast.
West Coast bitch.
Yes, baby. But literally my whole work day was like people saying different things, like how people say things. Like Italian or Italian.
Italian.
I know.
Who but a girl says works Italian.
A girl at my work, she's like, it's Italian. I'm like, no, that's not. No, it's wrong. No. I'm like, it's not Italy. It's Italy.
Italy.
No. I was like, I know I'm saying it wrong because like it's different when you actually speak Italian.
Right. Exactly. Oh yeah. Don't even get into like how like our white pronunciations of like other culture, other languages. Girl, I don't know.
I don't know. It's so funny. Like I'm just like, oh my God, we say it weird. But like when I hear like a foreigner say like stuff, like I think it's like the cutest thing ever. It's so cute. I love it. I was like, oh, I love it. You say it again.
Do it again. And I promise I'm not making fun of you. It's just really cute. And then I'm going to correct you in a very polite way.
Honestly, I just let it go. Because it's just like, it's a dialect. Like there's nothing wrong. It's dialects at that point.
The only reason I ever corrected anyone was if it literally did not make sense the way they were saying it. Like I did not understand what they were saying, and then I had to use context clues, and then I'm like, oh, you mean this, or like you meant to say this, or like something like that. But no, same. It's so cute. I'm like,
I know. I love hearing like foreigners speak English. It's like the cutest thing ever. I'm just like, please keep talking to me in English. It's so nice. I love it.
Look at you slaying a second language. You queen.
I know.
Or king.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if like I even sound remotely like cute when I speak my other languages. Or they're probably like, stop it.
Stop it.
Quit the words that are coming out of your mouth. You don't even know what you're saying.
Stop trying, bitch. No,
Go get it.
I've heard like people in I know we need to like wrap this up, but like I heard like folks in like East Asia, like they're really forgiving when like other people try to speak their language, but I'm always scared to say or to speak Spanish around native like Spanish speaking people because they
Yeah.
love to make fun of us for how we
Oh my
pronounce shit.
God.
And I'm just like, I'm trying. I know you don't like it, but I'm trying.
Enchilada.
Enchilada. Burrito.
Taco.
and it's
Chili.
and it's
Chile.
and it's worse because I can't roll my R's. So I'm literally
Oh
the whitest person
yeah.
on the planet.
You don't say, oh my gosh.
Like I can't say the Spanish word for dog because I can only
Perro.
pronounce it as the word for butt, like B-U-T.
Oh.
Like I can't say perro. Like I can't do it.
Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh, that's so funny. So my brother, funny story, and we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay,
My
bring it
brother, we were ordering some Hispanic food,
on.
and I was like, Dustin, order it. Your turn to order. Like, we always order. Kyle and I always order. Dustin's on there, and he's like, okay, can I have a quesadilla, and can I have extra queso, and like all this stuff. And he's doing really well, really well. And then he gets to his, and he calls it, "Can I have a Martin burrito?" I'm like, "It's Martins burrito, not. Can I have a Martin burrito?"
Give me the old Martin.
And so I'm like, they probably expect after that like a non-Hispanic to walk in there, and then they're gonna see you, and they'll be like, "Who is this bitch calling it a Martin burrito?" Like, oh my gosh, I freaking died. I was like, "All right, Martin, here's your burrito."
No, oh my God, that is, and it's just like, Dustin, you are literally half Hispanic. What are you doing? You know this.
I know, it's
You
so
really
funny.
pronounced the whole rest of the alphabet, Spanish alphabet, correctly, but just not Martin. Bitch.
Can I have a Martin burrito?
Oh my God, give me a Martin.
Can I have a Martin burrito?
I fucking
And people are gonna be like, "Isn't that what it is? It's Martins. Martins burrito. Martins.
Martin. If you could say quesadilla with the I being an E sound like it's supposed to be, then you could say Martin. You could say Martin. You could say quesadilla. Like
Martin. Even a person who can't roll her R is doing a very good job of saying Martins.
Martin Beach. Okay, I'm done. All right. Martin.
I think it is your turn.
It is my turn to do the recommendations. All right. Recommendations. I am not necessarily a cold brew person if it comes from a can or glass or something like that. So like all the people lose their shit over Stoke or Stock, whatever the fucking name is. There we go again.
My grandma loves that. My grandma loves that.
I don't like it. To me, it's too thick. And like one of my favorite like gay Instagrammers, he's just like, gay culture is Stoke cold brew. And I was like, well, I'm not gay, so it checks out. But if you have a Costco nearby you, it is just their cold brew coffee with 100% Colombian seeds. Wow. Anyway, you get it. But it's really good. It's not nearly as thick as like other cold brews you get in the grocery store. It almost kind of reminds me of Starbucks, but a little bit better. And bitch, you're getting 225 milligrams of caffeine per this can. What is it? An 11 fluid ounces. So bang for your buck. You can dress it up, dress it down. I put a little bit of sugar in mine. And you know, you got to be sweet with the bitter. You got to even it out, you know? Got to even it out.
You know, it's got all this in there, but I added some more sugar.
But I added sugar. There is no sugar. No, there's
sugar.
It's just coffee, dude. They don't add sugar in it.
I figured they would add sugar to that thing.
No, literally ingredients: cold brew coffee, water, coffee extract.
Damn. They keep it true to the craft.
To the craft. To the T. Brew Queens on brands. Okay, Kat.
Okay. So in the music area,
Mm.
I found this song, and it starts off, and basically it's Rihanna's Umbrella song, but it's called
Okay.
Problemas.
Problemas?
Yeah, by Paris Boy.
Mm.
It is magnifique. It's very good. Chef kisses. Love it. If you like some Spanish in your life, you want a little like you better listen to this song. It's very good. Very good. Very good.
Very good, very good,
Problemas.
very good.
Problemas.
Okay.
Problemas.
Problemas.
My Spanish is getting worse since I've been studying Japanese harder. Because I'm
Hey,
like trying to pronounce everything in like Japanese. And like when I speak Japanese, like I try to pronounce everything in Spanish. So I'm like,
Yep.
I'm having cross tongue.
No, I feel that, dude. When I was learning Spanish back in high school, and like you would take class and you could only speak Spanish, and then I would leave Spanish class, and then I either kept speaking Spanish or I pronounced all my English in like a Spanish accent and annoyed everyone around me for the next hour until I could switch it off. So like I feel you.
Problemas. Problemas.
You know what isn't a problema is following us on Instagram.
Did you tell them the good news?
No! Oh my god, we should have led with this at the beginning. Okay, y'all, we got 20 subscribers.
We did it, baby! We did
it! Whoever was the 20th subscriber, fucking thank you. You're the best.
Go, bitch.
You're the best.
You
Go
the
off,
bitch.
You've been hearing our cries for like the last 4 or 5 weeks. Bless your heart. We actually have sorry, something just fell beside me. We actually have 21 subscribers now because I went to go visit my friends up in Indy, and I told them, I was like, oh, we're trying really hard to get a subscriber. And then my best friend's husband wasn't subscribed to us. So he looked us up and he's like, I'm a subscriber now. And I was like, yeah.
And I texted her, I was like, we got 20 subscribers, baby.
Woo! Yeah.
And so she's like, we got 21 now. And I was like, ooh,
ooh. So yes, thank you. Thank you. So yes, for anyone else who has not subscribed yet, subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. If you're not watching us on YouTube, you're just listening to your ear holes, but you would like to see some of the visual content that we put with these podcasts, follow us on Instagram. And then also follow us on TikTok. And also, we're setting up our Twitch this weekend. So
yeah, we're gonna start streaming.
Yes,
we're gonna get Dre drunk again and play Among Us.
Oh my
god, it was so funny. I need okay, so if we're doing this again, I need a drink because apparently I'm as boring as a fucking board. Like, damn. Like compared to like if you stick Dre and I in a room, like she literally like is like the sun, and I am the epitome of the moon. Like she is just like, and I'm like, yeah.
I mean, look at us right now. I'm in like a soccer mom who's 36 with 2 young kids going to the ball game.
Oh my god, I'm about to make a business deal.
Yes, bitch. Dark academia, she said. Go off, queen.
Yes.
For those who are not watching, she has like a little blazer that's like black with like white little like plaid stripe plaid in there. And then a white.
And I got the shoes on, girl.
You got the shoes on, bitch. Ooh, she got those chunky platform black heels, baby. Oh my god! Can you tell I've been watching a lot of drag queen lately? And the bow.
And a black bow.
If you like it, you wrap it and you put a bow on it. Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Okay, everyone. Goodbye. That was the worst. Bye.
Nobody else got outside.